Hello and welcome to FQHQ here at Meakin Park. We're here ahead of the Australia Cup draw for 2023, the biggest competition here in Australia, one that starts out across the entire state of Queensland and then goes into the national stage rounds across all of Australia. I'm joined here today by Director of Coaching at Peninsula Power, Ben Ryan. Ben, how are you?
Yeah, good. Good to be here. Yeah.
Lovely. You guys love a cup run. Peninsula Power had a fantastic season last year, making it to the quarterfinals. What was that run like for you? Really tough run early and then some good interstate teams in the national stages.
Yeah, it was. Obviously, we started Surfers Paradise away, who obviously had a great season, but we went down there and put them to the sword with a good start, I suppose, to that game. Gold Coast Knights at home, which is obviously a tough game.
Big game.
And then Gold Coast United away, Rochdale away. So yeah, certainly wasn't an easy run to get there, and I think we deserved the 3 home draws that we got on the national stage.
Were the boys disappointed they didn't get a cool intercity away leg?
Yeah, I think they were actually. The club weren't. I think the club were quite happy. We got a few home draws, but you know, we've been there 3 times on the national stage now, and we haven't had an away trip yet. So maybe this is the year.
Yeah, well, yeah. As you said, you made the national stages 3 times. The 2 times before, you came up against A-League opposition in Melbourne City in 2017 and Brisbane Roar in 2021. Were you disappointed you couldn't test yourself against some of the best teams in the country?
Well, the Melbourne City one, you know, we lost the game 2-0, but we conceded an injury time in both halves. We did really, really well that night. Just wasn't to be, but the experience, you know, something that the players who played and the staff involved never forget. The Brisbane Roar game a couple of years ago was slightly different because I think it was, you know, there was a couple of delays to the game with COVID and lockdowns and whatnot. So we actually went into that on the back of not much training, whereas the Roar, you know, normally it's the other way around. But yeah, we've had our chance against the big boys, so it was nice to play some of the other federation clubs.
Yeah, and you ended up bowing out to Sydney United 58 in the quarterfinal, who went on to make the grand final. It was quite a tight affair, just the 1-0 win to them. What was that match like? They brought the fans and brought the passion.
No, the atmosphere was brilliant. You know, I think if anything, we're probably disappointed because we thought the Green Gully, who we played the round before, were arguably a better team.
Yeah.
We had chances. We thought a couple of decisions went against us,
yeah.
But not to be. And obviously they went on to the final and did well. So
yeah, sometimes that is the way it is in football.
It's cup football. Isn't it?
And in that match as well, a big milestone for a player of your squad that year, Jake McLean, Mr. FFA Cup, Mr. Australia Cup. He's made quite a few. Made the semi-final with Strikers in 2019. He's done it with Oakley Cannons and Olympic. What did that milestone mean for a player like Jake?
Look, I think for everyone who was connected with us, it's fantastic to have a player that represents your club, you know, with such a high profile in this competition. Fantastic player, great lad, and you know, he deserves to be outright, I think, at the minute. So
yeah,
hopefully he can continue that again this year.
Absolutely. Well, we'll look forward to seeing how that plays out. So we're of course here today to draw the Queensland Preliminary Round stages, which spans right across the state. We'll be doing rounds 2 and 3 in the SEQ conference. We have 70 teams joining in from the FQPL 3 to 6 competition. They'll come in round 2, and then we'll add our FQPL 12, FQPL 2 teams to that mix for the round 3 draw. After that, we'll then do the regional draws 1 to 4, including a couple of playoffs, just to get the right numbers for progression there. So that'll roughly follow the same format, although there'll be the addition of 4 teams from Mount Isa, from the Mount Isa region. So that's a fantastic addition for the Australia Cup, and it'd be great to see one of them go through and
round of 32. You never know.
See what they can do. So they will join in and partner up with the Northern rounds when they going to get through. We'll explain all that a bit more when we get to it, but right now we're going to start off on the big one. We've got 70 balls in the pot.
Yep.
So Ben, if you don't mind, give them a big swirl and we'll start now. Pour one out. We'll be drawing 38 buy rounds. So which number is that?
47.
Number 47. So yes, as I said, 38 buy rounds. That'll be Legends FC on the Gold Coast.
56.
56, that'll be Narangba Eagles.
Number 3.
Number 3, Centenary Stormers.
Number 5.
Number 5 will be Newmarket.
Number 9.
Number 9, some early clubs. The Redcliffe Dolphins, last 3 from FQPL 3.
Number 16.
Number 16, St Albans from up in the Darling Downs region.
59.
59 will be Ridge Hills FC, newly promoted club.
Number 20.
And the Coomera Cops, fortunately out of FQPL 2.
Number 19.
Number 19, that'll be the Burleigh Bulldogs from down the coast.
55.
Number 55, that is Kangaroo Point Rovers, the Piney Bobble.
58.
58. I mean, Pine Rivers Athletics.
66.
66, London Rooms.
62.
This would be ACU, Australian Catholic University. New entrant last year to the
65.
65, another FQPL 6 club in Deception Bay.
Number 60.
It'd be Westside Groveley.
Number 35.
Number 35, AC Karina.
Number 36.
36, we have Annerley FC.
Number 11.
Legs 11, Virginia United, coming down from FQPL 2 this season.
52.
52, Clairvaux FC.
63.
63, Bethania Rams from FQPL 6.
53.
FC Aldridge, newly promoted this year into FQPL 5.
26.
There's Runaway Bay from the south coast.
Number 6.
Maybe North Brisbane, who's experienced back-to-back promotions.
Number 14.
14. It'll be Highfields FC of the bye.
Number 30.
Number 30, that'll be Caloundra FC from the Sunshine Coast region.
43.
Number 43 is Ripley Valley.
Number 1.
Number 1, there we go. Acacia Ridge.
Number 7.
Number 7 is North Pine. The Gorillas have a bye in the first round of the Cup.
41.
41, that'll be Mogul FC. Caused some cup sets in the past, but
Number 18.
break to start. Number 18, Willowburn from up the hill.
25.
25, Robina City.
Number 10.
Number 10, that'll be UQ FC.
24.
That'll be Narang from the south coast.
29.
29 is Blue Eye Glasshouse, the Bee Gees from the Sunshine Coast region.
32.
32, Namboy Yandina. Lead for an interesting head-to-head match.
51.
51, Barden Latrobe.
22.
22, Mo Willamar. The last bye.
69.
Number 69, we have Park Ridge FC. We'll give your own bit of a break there. 38 balls out, all getting by, so they go straight into round 3 of this competition. So now we get into the fun part. We draw some fixtures and we can talk about these. So we'll probably draw about 6 at a time, and then yeah, we'll probably chat about 6
Cool.
fixtures and we'll have a quick chat and then off we go. So
Here we go.
let's go. First fixture, the Australia Cup.
Number 39.
Number 39, Ipswich City Bulls. Home field advantage. KFC across the road.
54.
And they'll be up against 54. And that is Jim Boomba United.
Number 37.
37, Brighton Bulldogs. Another team that got promoted in 2022.
Number 40.
And they'll go up against Logan Metro. It's a very interesting clash there.
Number 4.
Number 4 from the FQPL 3, Mount Gravatt Hawks. We're hosting at Dittmer Park.
Number 49.
Number 49, they take on Pacific Pines, so a away trip for the Gold Coast side.
42.
Number 42, that's New Farm United. We're hosting around people and picnics.
Number 2.
Number 2, they'll take on the FQPL 3 side, Bayside United.
Number 33.
Number 33 is Noosa. The Sunshine Coast trip up for grabs here.
45.
And making the trip up will be the Tarragindi Tigers, who knocked off some sort of close opposition last time.
28.
28. That'll be Tweed United, another coastal team hosting a Australia Cup fixture.
46.
46. I might just have a bit of a break there and we'll get through. So that's 6 fixtures. A couple of similarly matched up teams there, and a couple of good away trips for Tarragindi and the Gap, who take on Noosa and Tweed United respectively.
And make a weekend of that.
Yeah, absolutely. A few and Pacific Pines come up to the Big Smoke in Brisbane as they take on Mount Gravatt Hawks. So a couple of good ones there. So yeah, alrighty, let's continue along.
Number 57.
Number 57, Oxley United hosting the Lot.
61.
They'll be taking on Yeronga Eagles FC. So very close trip for Yeronga there. And we have
Number 70.
number 70. Bottom of the list here, Slacks Creek.
Number 48.
Number 48, against Ormo FC.
Number 67.
Number 67, it'll be Logan Village Falcons. Up against
Number 50.
number 50, who is Pimpama FC. So back-to-back away trips for 2 Gold Coast teams there.
Number 38.
Number 38, this is Brisbane Knights, the Croatian centre this one.
Number 15.
Against 15, Rockville Rovers. So a trip down the range for Rockville.
64.
64, Bribey Island.
Number 31.
And they'll be taking on Kawana. An interesting matchup there.
17.
17, so there'll be West Wanderers from Toowoomba.
68.
Against 68, Maroondah FC. So we'll just analyse a couple of those. We'll see a very close fixture there in Oxley United and Yeronga. Close in proximity, not far to drive for them.
Little derby, yeah.
Yeah, a little derby. Yeronga newly promoted into FQPL 5, which is good to see. Quite a few away trips for some South Coast and Darling Downs teams, and Kawana as well. Short trip to Bribey Island there, but still, that'll be a good match nonetheless. So let's draw the remaining 4 and then analyse those.
Number 8.
Number 8, we have Pine Hills. Number 12.
Number 12.
That'll be Western Spirit. Interesting clash there.
Number 44.
44, Springfield United. A home fixture to start their season.
21.
21, Kingscliff Wolves making the trek up.
34.
34, and there's Woombye Snakes from the Sunshine Coast region.
27.
27, that'll be Southport. So a coast-to-coast battle there.
23.
Number 23, it'll be Musgrave Mustangs.
And they will play number 13.
Number 13, Gatton Redbacks making a trek out there. So again, quite a lot of good away days in this. The Kingscliff Wolves travelling up to Springfield, so they're the furthest team in this competition here for us. Southport Woombye should also be a very interesting clash. Both they're two very good teams from their respective competitions. So very interesting. So first round of fixtures are all locked in. That'll be great. We're just going to quickly sort out the balls now, and then we'll come back with the round 3. So then we'll put the FQPL 2 sides. All right, so the balls are back in the pot for round 3. This is, of course, where our 38 buys, our 16 fixtures, and the 12 FQPL 2 teams all come together. So 66 balls in the pot. We'll have a bit of a break after a few of them, and I think 10 and 10, and then let's draw them all out. Let's go. Round 3 fixtures. Here we go.
Number 30.
Number 30. Kicking it off, Willowburn.
Number 31.
Robina City will travel up the range to Toowoomba.
45.
45. So the winner of Ox United and Uranga Eagles FC.
Number 13.
Take on number 13, ACU. Interesting clash there.
57.
Number 57, Holland Park Hawks, the first of the FQPL 2 clubs. Former club of yours as well, of course.
Number 11.
Number 11, Pine Rivers Athletic.
Number 1.
Number 1, here we go, Legends FC. On the South Coast.
59.
Taking on number 59, Magic United. Interesting Gold Coast match up there.
62.
62, North Star FC.
Another one of my former clubs.
Another one.
18.
And they'll be taking on 18, Virginia United. FQPL 2 clash there.
Local derby, that.
Yeah, wow, love that.
Number 2.
Narangba Eagles. In their bye round. Will be hosting.
Number 36.
Number 36 in Barton La Trobe. An all FQPL 5 affair.
Number 29.
Number 29, Mogul FC. Let's see if they can knock off an FQPL 2 club.
25.
25. I'll have to take on Caloundra FC. Still an interesting battle for them.
54.
54, with the winner of Musgrave and Gatton.
34.
Hang on, 34, BY Glasshouse, so plenty of travel for BY either way.
43.
43, that's the winner of Noosa and Tarragindi Tigers. So a home fixture up for either one of them.
55.
Take on 55, Broadbeach United. We want Tarragindi to get through to save on fuel, surely.
47.
47, that's Logan Village Falcons or Pimpamar.
Number 4.
I'll take on number 4, Newmarket Soccer Football Club.
63.
63, gonna be Sanford Rangers. Up in the hills.
Number 5.
Taking on number 5, Redcliffe Dolphins. Ooh, that is interesting. We'll just have a quick stop there. A couple of really interesting fixtures across these. Redcliffe Dolphins have faced back-to-back promotions and up against FQPL 2 sides. There in Sanford, not too far to travel for them. And then, as you said, North Star versus Virginia, local derby there. Very interesting.
It's probably the pick, that one, I think.
Yeah. How do you think your former club will go against Pine Rivers? Holland Park, and they'll be happy with that.
I think they'll,
Possibly easier run.
without being disrespectful, they'll be happy with a hold and draw.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. Plenty of travel for BUR Glasshouse and or Broadbeach United as well from both the Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast respectively, travelling either way potentially, or out to Brisbane or Gatton. So who knows what's going to happen there.
And a Gold Coast game.
Yeah.
Legends and Magic.
Yeah. Magic will be chomping there, chomping at the bit for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into the next set.
Number 50.
Number 50, that's Redcliffe Dolphins. No, it's not. It is 50 is actually West Wanderers and Maroondah, not number 5. There we go. So 50, West Wanderers and Maroondah.
We'll play number 38.
38, Park Ridge. Interesting fixture for Park Ridge.
52.
52, that'd be Springfield United or Kingscliff Wolves.
Number 23.
Number 23, North Brisbane. Springfield and North Brisbane possibly.
65.
65, that'd be St George Willawong, newly promoted into the FQPL 2.
51.
Taking on number 51, Pine Hills or Western Spirit.
42.
42, New Farm United or Bayside United.
Number 17.
Number 17 is Annerley FC, so their bye rounds will go into an away leg.
60.
Number 60, another FQPL 2 side, Maroochydore FC, newly promoted from the Sunshine Coast region.
46.
46, Slacks Creek or Ormo.
22.
Number 22, Runaway Bay, the Bayhawks will be hosting.
Number 15.
Number 15, Westside Grovely. An away trip down the coast for them.
28.
Number 28, there's North Pine. The Gorillas will be hosting at Bob Brock Park.
27.
They'll be taking on Acacia Ridge. FQPL 3 battle there.
32.
The 32, UQFC.
Number 3.
Number 3, they'll be against Centenary Stormers. That'll be a very interesting clash, that one.
Number 10.
Number 10, Kangaroo Point Rovers. Will be drawn to face the Piney Bobble.
58.
58. So FQPL 2 side, Ipswich Knights.
26.
Number 26, Ripley Valley. They'll be hosting after the bye round.
24.
We'll take on number 24, Highfields FC. So slightly shorter trip than a Brisbane trip for Highfields. Hopefully their bus remains intact.
61.
61, North Lakes United. A newly merged club, the Lakes FC and North Lakes Mustangs.
Number 9.
And they'll be hosting number 9, Burleigh Bulldogs. Oh, that is a throwback and a half to the Lakes against Burleigh a couple of years ago. That was a belter of a match, that one.
6-5.
Yeah. Oh, Simon Smale on the comms for that one. He went off. So a couple of our newer FQPL 2 entrants being drawn out, obviously with North Lakes United there, but also St George Willawong. They've had some clashes against Pine Hills in the past that have been quite good. And Western Spirit, obviously. So, they'll be looking forward to that. And also Maroochydore FC will take on either Slacks Creek or Ormo. So possibly an easier run for them. But either way, Slacks Creek or Ormo will have a trip up to Maroochydore. Yeah. Get a beach trip in beforehand. So, let's finish off now with the remaining fixtures. Not so many to go.
12.
Number 12, Logan Roos. Through the bye in the opening round.
Number 48.
Take on number 48 to be the winner of Brisbane Knights or Rockville Rovers.
56.
56. It'll be Grange Thistle FC.
66.
Draw number 66, and all FQPL 2 tie there into Ring of Rovers. I wonder if they can score another late banger like they did in that grand final.
19.
19. That'll be Cloudo FC.
44.
Take on 44 in Tweed United or the Gap FC.
Number 7.
Number 7 will be Ridge Hills.
35.
Up against 35. Nambour Yandina. Interesting run for them.
14.
14. It'll be Deception Bay.
Number 8.
Against number 8. Coomera Colts. Bit of trouble required in that one as well.
39.
39. Ipswich City Bulls or Jimboomba United.
21.
21. FC Oldbridge. Potentially an all FQPL2.
20.
20. The Bethania Rams hosting at Ottoman Park.
64.
64. They'll be playing South United. So Ramanak Bari with a task there. Gee, the boys up for that one.
53.
53 was won by Snakes or Southport. They'll at least have a home fixture after the travel there.
41.
And they'll be taking on the 41 Mount Gravatt Hawks or Pacific Pines.
49.
49. There'll be Bribey Island or Kawana.
16.
Taking on number 16, another buy-round team, an AC Carina. So a good away trip for them.
Number 6.
Number 6, St Albans. Up at the top of the range. Club with some success behind it.
37.
Number 37. They'll be taking on Murwillumbah from the South Coast region. They had a great season last year.
Number 40.
Number 40. Last fixture here, Brighton Bulldogs against Logan Metro. They'll be hosting
Number 33.
number 33, the Rang FC from the South Coast. Well, but your arms are nice and tired now, mate. It's, pulling out all those balls, but some brilliant fixtures there. A lot of travel. Grange Thistle against Taringa Rovers. There'll be a nice early tester heading into their season at FQPL 2. They had a great semi-final a couple of years ago in the first iteration of the FQPL 2. So they'll be, Taringa will be looking for some, looking to get one back there against Grange. But plenty of travel for quite a lot of teams there. Some good inter-regional clashes, which is really good to see. It all kind of forms into the magic of the cup, doesn't it?
I did promise Tom Carroll I'd try and get AC Carina a home tie, so I'm quite happy with me.
Sorry, Tommy. He's could pop by the beach at either Bribey Island or up in Kawana, so it's not all bad news from him. Alrighty, well we'll go and sort them through the balls once more, and then we'll get stuck into the region draws. So that'll be spanning the Central Coast region and the Northern regions. So a big one coming up. So yeah. Alrighty, now we move on to the regional rounds. There's the Central Conference and Northern Conference, where it'll follow a bit of a maze of how they sort of get there, but ultimately we'll be working through each stage of the draw from a preliminary round and then rounds 1 to 4. So we'll draw it right out. That way, just teams have a good chance to sort of prepare and plan some transport around those larger regions. Some K's to be covered up there, let me tell you. So we're going to start off first with up in the north. We have a preliminary round. There's 9 teams in this pool here, so we need to essentially draw out 7 buys and 1 fixture to get 8 balls for round 1. So we've got balls 1 to 9 on your left, your right there, Benny. So let's put those in and we'll get underway. So
Number 1.
Ball number 1. That is Brothers Townsville.
Number 6.
Number 6. That'll be Saints Eagles Souths.
Number 8.
Number 8. That'll be Riverway JCU.
Number 3.
Number 3, Estates FC.
Number 4.
Number 4, MA Olympic, coming off the back of a great season in 2022.
Number 7.
Number 7, the Townsville Warriors.
Number 5.
And number 5. So those teams will all have the bye in the preliminary rounds. So this fixture here will determine the last spot in round 1. And they'll be up. It'll be between.
Number 9.
It'll be number 9, so Ingham FC.
And number 2.
And number 2, Burdekin FC. That's good for them. So Ingham and Burdekin, the winner of that, will progress through with the rest of those 7 teams from the bye rounds. So let's go down to the Central Coast. They come in round 1. They're going to need to get through nice and early. We've got 5 teams here, so 5 balls there. Great to see. We need 3 byes and 1 fixture here, so there'll be 4 teams progressing through to round 2.
Number 10.
So the first bye club there, number 10, is Bluebirds FC.
Number 11.
Number 11, Capricorn Coast.
Number 12.
Number 12, Central FC. So those are the 3 clubs with the bye there, and then the first fixture hosting that will be
Number 13.
number 13, Frenchville FC, powerhouse in the Central Coast region there.
Number 14.
And they'll be up against Southside. So love that for them. We'll have 4 teams progress through to the round 2, so we'll get to that one shortly. But right now we're going to head to the 8 teams in the north who we've just drawn before. So let's check those in. And Benny, if you don't mind, we'll start drawing those out. So
21.
21. That'll be Rebels FC.
Number 18.
Yep. Number 18, States FC.
Number 19.
Number 19, MA Olympic. They'll be hosting the...
Number 17.
Number 17 is... check the eyes there. Riverway JCU.
Number 20.
Number 20 should be Townsville Warriors.
Number 15.
Number 15, right at the top there, Brothers Townsville.
Number 22.
Number 22, that should be, the winner of Ingham and Burdekin. They'll get to host that fixture.
Number 16.
And number 16, they'll take on Saints Eagles Souths. So that's the round 1 of the north drawn up there. So we'll have 4 teams progress out of that. And we'll explain how that matters in just a moment. We'll just go and sort the balls out. We'll be back again shortly. Alrighty, moving into round 2 here across all the regions now, including Mount Isa, which I'm very excited about. We've got 4 teams there, so a couple of new names to talk about, which is really good. I'm looking forward to learning a bit more about them as the season progresses. We're going to start in the south here with Wide Bay, so they just have 3 nominations this year, so 3 balls for them. There's Across the Waves, Doonville, and Fraser Flames. So we'll have 2 progress out of this, with 1 first ball getting a bye. And that is
Number 2.
Number 2, Doon Villa getting the bye. So the first fixture will be
Number 1.
Number 1, Across the Waves, powerhouse in Wide Bay.
Should be number 3.
Up against Fraser Flames. Lovely. All right, moving across to the Central Coast region, we drew that fixture of Frenchville and Southside. They'll form the the fourth ball. So we have 4 balls in the pot. And here we go.
Number 5.
So number 5, that'd be Capricorn Coast.
Number 7.
They will be hosting number 7, the winner of that Frenchville versus Southside fixture.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Bluebirds FC. And last but not least in this group,
Number 6.
Number 6, Central FC. So that's the Central Coast region sorted there. We'll have two winners from that. Let's move across to the Whitsunday Coast. So based out of Mackay, we have 6 teams here. So there'll be 2 buys and then 2 fixtures. Traditionally, they'll meet Wide Bay and Central in later rounds.
13.
So number 13 starts off with Sunday United. Had a great win in the final last
Number 9.
year. Number 9, the Mackay Lions. Both those sides getting the bye.
Number 10.
Number 10 was the Mackay Rangers.
Number 11.
Number 11, the Mackay Wanderers.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Magpies FC. And they'll be hosting
Number 8.
Number 8, Dolphins FC. It's great to see them in the competition this year. So that is there'll be 6 teams, 4 teams, can't do maths, progressing through to the next round in the from the Whitsunday Coast region. Now we're getting into it up in north, so we've got a couple of all these fixtures. So this is purely for the hosting part of the draw here.
Number 14.
Number 14, so that'll be the winner of Rebels and Estates.
Number 15.
Against the winner of MA Olympic or Rivway JCU.
Number 17.
Number 17, 3 possibilities there. I'm not going to bother going through them.
Against 16.
And 16, Townsville Warriors or Brothers Townsville. So love that. And here we go. The debutantes here to the competition from Mount Isa. The 4 clubs are Atlas, the Isa Roos, Parkside, and the Sandfire Bulls. A couple of great names from up in the Isles.
Number 20.
So number 20, Parkside will be hosting their first fixture up in Mount Isa.
Number 18.
And they will take on Atlas.
Number 19.
Number 19, the Isa Roos. Socceroos stand aside.
21.
Up against 21, the Sandfire Bulls. Cracking names. Hopefully a good match up there. Let's move across to the far north and Gulf region where we have 8 balls to draw here. I'll add these in for you. So a full 8, that'll get down to 4 teams to progress through to the next round. So let's go here.
28.
28. That is Southside Kites.
22.
22. Atherton from up in the Tablelands.
23.
23. Edgehill United. We've had some Australia Cup success in the past.
27.
Cup success really. Up against 27, Martin Coast Rangers.
29.
29, we have the Stratford Dolphins.
26.
Number 26, Mariba United. The Bulls.
25.
25, Leichhardt FC. The Lions, big club up north.
24.
Against 24, Innisfail FC. Alrighty, so that's for round 2. Yeah, 2 done. It's quite a couple more to get through yet, but they all start tying in together. So let's go sort out the balls. Again, a couple of good fixtures regionally, which will be exciting, but let's sort out the balls for a couple more times. Let's sort through, but let's go. All right, round 3, we'll start off with Wide Bay, just the 2 balls in that. Just doing Villa and then across the waves of Fraser Flames. So yeah, one club will be nice and fresh after a week off.
Number 1.
And they'll be doing Villa and they'll be hosting the fixture against number 2.
Number 2.
Across the waves or Fraser Flames. Moving on to the Central Coast region. Yep, so 2 matchups to decide through here. Balls 3 and 4.
Number 4.
Number 4, that'll be Bluebirds or Central.
Number 3.
They'll be hosting either Cap Coast or Frenchville's Southside. So yeah, the 3-way option there. Moving on to Whitsunday Coast. Couple of fresh legs in this one.
Number 8.
Number 8, so Magpies FC or Dolphins FC will be hosting.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Whitsunday United. They'll be nice and fresh.
Number 6.
Number 6 is the Mackay Lions. And they'll be up against
Number 7.
either the Rangers or the Wanderers. So that's fantastic. Moving on to the north, so the final 2 here. They've already had quite a progression, so let's just draw these out. We'll see what we can pick out of some of these.
Number 9.
Number 9, so it's the first ball. It'll be the first fixturing set, first match there. And then the next ball there, Benny, will be
Number 10.
number 10, yes. So, yeah, plenty of options there. Moving on to the Mount Isa. Those balls, yep, just the 2 there. So, balls 11 and 12.
Number 12.
Number 12, so it's the winner of Isa Roos or Sandfire Bulls that'll be hosting that match.
Number 11.
And they'll be taking on Parkside versus Atlas, or whoever the winner is there. We'll add in the Cairns Balls. So progressing through this a little bit later than most.
Number 15.
Number 15, so that is the 3rd fixture that was drawn there between either Stratford or Mareeba.
Number 13.
Number 13 was the first fixture we drew out in Southside Comets or Atherton.
Number 16.
Number 16 is either Leichhardt or Innisfail. We'll be hosting.
Number 14.
And that should leave the one with Edge Hill. Edge Hill or Marlin Coast Rangers. So, yep, just one more to do and we start getting some good inter-region mix-ups now. So we'll sort that and then we'll give your arm a big break. Alrighty, the last step, just about here. We're up to round 4 here, so this is where we start getting into the zone mergers. So as is traditional in Queensland, we'll start off with the first one, which is Wide Bay and Central Queensland. So they'll come together. So ball 1 here will just be whatever team the Wide Bay submit, and ball 2 Central.
Yep, so it's number 1.
So Wide Bay will be hosting this the zone merge this year.
Number 2.
And Central will travel down. Moving across to the Whitsunday Coast. So this will be the final team. Essentially, the winner of this will play that merged
Number
team
3.
there. So number 3, so it's fixture 1 from the previous draw for Whitsunday Coast. That'll be the home team.
Number 4.
And then number 4, so that's the second fixture. So they'll be the away team for how we've drawn it there. It gets a little bit chaotic with all the team names and whatnot. I'm not even going to bother putting it through. We would like to point out that with the introduction of Mount Isa, they're going to be hosting this next round against North. So they will essentially, like what CQ and Wide Bay have done, they'll merge. So we've made it so Mount Isa will host that, which is good. So whatever the team is from that northern region will travel out to Isa. That'll be the same across the Cap Women's Super Cup as well. So that'll be really good for the Mount Isa region to see some quality football travel out there. That winner will then eventually go and play the Far North team winner, and we'll draw this one now with the final 2 balls in the pot. So again, There's too many names to go through here, but it'll just be fixture 1 or
Number
fixture
6.
2. So the winner of the second fixture drawn in that previous draw will be the host team.
And number 5.
And then number 5, so the fixture, the first fixture of that draw above. So, wild. We've drawn so many more of you. I'm
Got the end.
Falling off, mate. But I really appreciate you coming out and helping us with the draw. Obviously, it was great to see Peninsula Power do so well and make it onto the national stage and really represent our Queensland clubs with pride. It was really good to get down to AJ Kelly Park and get behind them. So hopefully the same can happen again this year.
If it's not us, hopefully someone else can do it and go a little bit further.
It's always great to see a Queensland team go nice and deep. Obviously the Strikers run in 2019 was epic, and I'm sure all of Queensland were behind them at the time. So for all the fixturing details, they'll be coming out in the next within the next week. The first round, at least in the SEQ region, will kick off on the 10th of Feb, and then the following round, round 3, will kick off the weekend after on the 17th. So factoring into a lot of pre-seasons for all of these clubs, great chance to test themselves against some really difficult opposition as well, which I'm sure you're well versed with. But and then the regions will have some different start times as well, as they have different entry points and that sort of stuff for the rounds. So they'll be cracking into those fixtures very shortly, no doubt. So for all the fixture information, make sure you head to Football Queensland's Facebook and Instagram channel, social media channels, and also these will be published on our website. Look forward to getting amongst the magic of the cup, and Ben, all the best for this upcoming season. Thank you.
Cheers, thanks. Ta.